some of their stamps and some of their mail collection and stuff like that. That's crazy. These are all collector stamps and stuff. Libyan. It's in Arabic. I can't read it. Oh, we got more stamps over here? Okay. Actually, I had these things back in the day. Yo! I had these ones. All these things right here. This is what first got me into aviation, was these stamps. That's cool. And I had these ones too. Seriously, got the best plane in the world right there. The P-38 Lightning. Oh, it's beautiful. That's sick. What's that?
Want to get a video of the flyer working?
Yeah, if we can, that'd be totally awesome. We're gonna watch it fly.
The best way to see everything is from right around here next to the propeller. So this is the system that they designed for wing warping. So this is actually 15-gauge bicycle swept wire.
Okay.
That trusses the whole thing together. So I'm gonna move the wing. This one's gonna go up or down. The other one's gonna respond in an opposite. And then that burlap covered seat in the middle, that is where they would lay down. So that is gonna move as well.
Look at that.
You can see how it's kind of like riding a bicycle.
That is.
Your weight is gonna
She moves there. That
enable
moves
control.
opposite.
Now that big in the back, that is the rudder. We used to have a front rudder for a while, but it was actually horrible. He was up one night after 2 many cups of coffee, and he said, "Why don't we tie the rudder in with everything else?" And he was so used to his older brother telling him that his ideas weren't good enough, but he was surprised because Will said that's an excellent idea. So then they did it, and that is what allowed them to make controlled turns.
So basically, he would sit there and shimmy his body weight to move it around. Okay.
And they were little dudes. Look at how small that thing is. Like, it would be very uncomfortable.
What, about 5 foot, something like that, I would say?
Ish.
Ish?
The engine was 170 pounds, weighed more than they did. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
It's really cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah, I love aviation. So we were just down in Cape Hatteras and stuff, so we were just like, I have to stop here. I have to stop here.
Well, okay, so if you drove it, I do recommend taking the drive all the way around because there is a sculpture that is a life-size replica of this that you can interact with.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, okay.
You can climb up on it if you want to.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We're gonna be climbing up on some sculptures. So yeah, that's awesome. And so basically they took it from all the way up top there, top of the mountain, and then they flew all the way down here.
So the hills have been used for gliding.
Yeah.
So all their non-power stuff, all their power stuff had to be from level ground. Firstly, because this thing was over 600 pounds, so they're not going to carry it up there. But secondly, because they needed to prove they had both lift and thrust.
Right.
Yeah, so they couldn't take off from some kind of height because that would have just been gliding with style.
So where is, you'll see the rail by the, over there, right?
Yeah, so that's pretty much the exact place. Now that row 2x4s, that is what they did in order to get this thing off the ground. So here's another replica. And you see on the other side, that little dolly, she would sit on that dolly, and then the dolly had a bunch of bicycle hubs on it. So the bicycle hubs would just like right down the rail, and then the dolly would run off the end while the machine lifted up into the air.
Now, did they grease the rail or just straight up friction? They were just like, we don't care, we're just sending it.
Yep.
That's crazy.
They were the original Send It Brothers.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so we have that replica out there, and then that boulder was dedicated in 1928, and Orville was still alive, so he was there in 1928, and there for the 1932 dedication.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he lived up until 1948. And the last thing in aviation history that he read about was Chuck Yeager breaking the sound barrier.
Really? That's awesome. 1903. This is a replica of the engine.
This is the real thing.
Oh, this is the real thing.
That's the replica.
Yes, that's the replica that was actually built there. This right here is the real thing from the 1903 Flyer. Just how it was just intricate and stuff. It's just so simplistic. It just blows my mind. Because they'd have your pistons right in there, and it would sit there and have it just up there, and then boom, fire these down and stuff, and that would do your crankcases and all that stuff. Basically, here it is.
1 gallon fuel.
It's original. So, yeah, 1 gallon.
Was suspended from a race.
She also said that if they were to put gas, I don't know if you heard, to put gas in this one, it will fly. So that's pretty cool. This thing will fly. Let's go check out some more stuff. Okay, so this was a piece for fabric and a piece there that actually went to the moon. Let's see how slow close this goes. They were carried by Neil Armstrong on the moon. If it happened. Sally Ride, the first woman in space. She was on the Challenger. Which also, if you know, the Challenger was one of the space shuttles that blew up. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. I think we're walking backwards, but that's okay. We'll walk backwards. Alright, we'll go around. Screw it. Alright. Making the possible impossible possible. It starts with the family, the mother and father. See, as you can see, they weren't just the original brothers. They also had older brothers. And this is them, the original trio. See what that grades were. Dang. Better grades than I got. I don't know if... Sorry, it's cursive. I don't know if you can read that. That is basically a wind-up toy that they played with and stuff. Basically twirled up the top and right here, twirled up the top, and it would do its little thing. There you go. Other pioneers. Lemon.
The bird.
Mm-hmm. This is where they learned about flight.
Good?
Yeah, you can just keep going.
Okay.
If they want to, they can pause it. So they would sit there, and right here they would have the lift. So basically you would have that, and then it just flap down like that. It's crazy looking. link. So when the birds go that, they kind of push off the air out that way, out of that side of the link. I don't know how well that worked.
It was on a pulley. Just trying to figure
Make it look like the fly. Then we're figuring out the rudder position and stuff. Right here. This is actually really good. Actually, that thing cost a lot. He crashed and died. So it's crazy that bicycle makers did this. Bicycles.